Hi, my name is Johyna Riley. I'm from Manchester, Connecticut, and this is my first year officiating basketball.
Janae, why did you want to become a basketball official?
So I wanted to become a basketball official because I wanted to figure out a way that I could be aligned to basketball without actually playing. I played varsity basketball in high school. I went to UConn and I was a student manager of the women's basketball team. And then from there, I was figuring out, how could I play without, or excuse me, how could I be aligned to the game of basketball without playing? So I figured, just, uh, oh, sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We're
Sorry.
going to say if you got to edit, we edit. It's all good. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
All right.
That's
I
what we're
could.
doing.
Can you ask again and then?
Yeah,
Okay.
just relax.
Okay.
Just relax. All right. So,
Okay.
um, let's take it. Let's take it from the top. No, matter of fact, let's just go with. I've already asked you the question.
Yeah.
Why do you want to become a basketball official? And then you go ahead and respond to that.
Okay. So I wanted to become a basketball official because I wanted to find a way where I could be connected to the game of basketball without actually playing. I played varsity basketball in high school and then went on to UConn to being a student manager for the women's basketball team. From there, when I graduated, again, I wanted to find out how I could be connected to the game of basketball. So from there, I thought refereeing was my best way, and I just fell in love from that. From there.
What was the process you took to become a basketball official?
So I seek a lot of things. I'm a go-getter, so I just kind of went online. I Googled, officiating in like Hartford County, and that's when I stumbled across IABO Board 6. And then from there, I just kind of connected with the folks that were on the website and when I saw their names.
Okay, and you took the online course?
Yes, I did. So the online course was awesome. I really liked it because it allowed me to go at the pace of which I liked, as well as reach out to folks when I needed help. So Charlene Shepard, I was on many Zoom calls with her, and she helped me through any questions that I had. If I needed to review any of the quizzes or any of the content, I could go back as many times as possible. And then at the end, I was still able to apply all the things that I learned online through my floor class, so it kind of just brought all the skills together in person.
Do you think you were equipped with the rules by taking the online course?
Absolutely. So I was absolutely equipped with the rules. Although I am a hands-on learner, it still allowed me to know the proper terminology, especially when I started to, referee games. Again, it allowed me to know the proper terminology and just apply it. And then again, when I was able to kind of be hands-on, everything just came together.
How was your first year of experiencing
Yeah, so
officiating?
my first year went very well. I think the biggest thing that I got out of my first year was just mentorship. Every single time that I stepped on the court, even from just like the perspective of Board 6, everyone is very, very friendly and wanted to kind of teach me new things and a lot of constructive feedback. So I felt like, from the first time that I stepped on the court to the last time, I've like grown so much.
Okay. What would you tell people that are thinking about officiating?
If you were to become an official, I think there's two things that you would grow as a person, and it would be your confidence and your patience. There's going to be a lot of people, a lot of things that people are saying, whether it's coaches, players, or parents, but just you have to become patient with the game. And again, these are skills that you're going to learn on the court, and you can also apply it in real life as well. And then your confidence too. So just being confident with all the calls that you're making, again, referencing your handbook and just making sure that, you are taking up the space on the court and knowing that everything comes through you and nobody will ever question any of the calls that you're making.
Were there any negative things, any downsides to your officiating this year?
I would say that there was downsides came from people that you can't control. And you always have the support, whether it's from other officials or site managers. So anything that I couldn't control were, I guess, the negatives. But I always try to make a positive out of those situations. And again, keeping my patience when it came to people that were saying negative things. And I think that I would always just kind of reflect back on the time when maybe a comment was made. Did I do something wrong? And maybe just correcting it the next time. And again, just I think I would have the support if there was a situation that I didn't really like, and that's what makes me always want to come back to the next game. So,
Do you see yourself going further in your officiating, or you think you'll just stay at the high school?
Yeah, absolutely. I was just always nervous when I first started out with maybe like even fifth graders, and then so on. I went on to middle school, and then I started JV for my first year. I also did a women's league, so I definitely see myself, furthering myself with the, basketball officiating. I'm just super excited to continue to learn every single time I'm on the court. I'm also excited to stay connected to veteran officials to kind of see what they have to offer in terms of advice, and just kind of see where this career takes me.
One more question, and I'll let you go. Um, do you feel like you were ready to do a varsity game when you first started officiating?
Absolutely not. And I also feel like, I still have time to grow and learn. There's no rush, and I want to ensure that when I do a varsity game that I'm 100% ready, because even when we do our JV games, when we stay after and we watch, it's a lot different, whether it's the coaches being a lot more experienced and them having a relationship with our veteran officials. So I want to make sure that I'm ready to step on the court from a mechanics perspective, from my knowledge of what is occurring on the court, to as well as just having a good relationship with the coaches. So, yeah.
No, you're good. One more question.
Yep.
Is the game different from when you played to when you're officiating? Do you see the game different?
The game is 100% different, and you just kind of have to adjust your skills and your mindset to what it is today. Whether it's, parents and the things that they're saying are things that they think are okay to say, and whether they know the game of basketball correctly, and also coaches too. I feel like, they sometimes don't know the game 100%. But again, I think it just comes from you and just knowing your game and knowing the rules and always referencing the handbook. It's always in my bag with me. So definitely different, but again, just adjusting to whatever it is that you get that day.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.